Bloodhound Little Jeff, what's up, big dog? We got the UFC Vegas 115 live stream fight companion getting started now. What is it? Jose Delana versus Robert Rucola, if I got that right. Don't expect me to have that right, but I think that's what it is. And then it's off to, banger fights, good fights, fights of importance, fights that matter. Shout out to Trayshawn Gore for getting the dub over homie. Azamat. Azamat Bekoev. Trayshawn Gore the truth now, isn't he? Damn. I just tried to search clock and I typed cock. My bad. Honest mistake. Also, homie with the body shot, liver knockout, that was solid. I've been watching. But what's poppin', boys? Everybody who's filing in here, go ahead and like the stream. Display capture. Shout out to all my members. Hey, Bloodhound Lil Jeff, you watched the Buck interview last night with us or what? What's poppin', Bloodhound? Give me a little update. You seen the Buck interview? Or nah? Zim, what's poppin', Zim? Good to see you, homie. How many fight in main event? This is the start of the main card. I think it's a 6-fight main card. AI2A, how we feeling today, homie? What's poppin', big dog? It's a new day. AI2A. Shout out to AI. Stopping by. Shit, I'm rhyming. I'm rhyming today, boys. I'm not really calling this fight. Oh, Thomas Peterson, the not overgrown, but the overweight heavyweight is the overweight light heavyweight beat Guilherme Pat. Good to see. Alessandro Costa, the favorite, with that body shot liver knockout. We love to see it. Mexican boxing. Darius Flowers beats Lando. I got that one wrong. Alice beats Haley. Got that one right. Trayshawn beats Ozma. Got that one wrong. I picked Dione, I think. And I picked I picked Dakota Hope. So good shit, Kai Kamaka. Split decision, I see. Okay. Right now, time in your country. Right now, time in my country is 5:26 p.m. That's Pacific Standard Time. So it's really your country and time zone. If you're speaking about the US, you got to throw time zone in there as well. Okay, so we got the clock ready to go though. Shout out to all the boys returning. Make sure you like the stream. One more time, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Shit, if you're not a member yet, what you doing? I actually haven't released the Joaquin Buckley interview yet. But we watched the full thing last night on stream together. So, I mean, I basically did. I'll release the full thing, later this evening when I get off stream. Um, Maddie, what's poppin', Maddie? What's going on, brother? This card is so ass. I know. That's why I just decided to go live for them. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's actually turning out to be pretty decent, right? Like we just went over, it's turning out to be a decent card. But just because there are finishes happening, it doesn't mean it would be nice if they were fights of importance, right? But it's like, let's go over it. Kai Kamaka, nothing of noteworthiness there. It's just a split decision. Dione majority decision, nothing of noteworthiness. But Trey Sean, finish over Ozma as an underdog, big underdog. That's good shit. Alice with the knockout, very young upstart, right? How old is she? She's 20. So good shit. Do we care to watch her? I mean, kinda, we kinda do. But Trey Sean, Ozma, I mean, it's a decent fight. I'm like in the middle. I'm not the most hardcore to where I watch everything, but I'm also not the most casual to where like you gotta be name brand. I can recognize them in between. Darius Flowers versus Lando, knockout. I mean, couldn't care less, to be honest with you. This fight completely could not care less. Homie was like 0-3 in the UFC before this, so it's fine. But however, whatever many losses he had before this. Um, Alessandro Costa with that left hook to the liver. That's nasty. That's nasty as fuck. So, you got to give it to him there. Thomas Peterson, again, he's an overgrown light heavyweight, so nobody really cares that much. Guillermo Pat, if he would have won, maybe people would have cared. But decision, majority, whatever. So the card, I would say mid. I would say it doesn't suck, but it's a bit mid. One, two, three big finishes. One of them is a female finish, so you got, it's like an asterisk. But three finishes so far. Let's see how it rounds out. I'm not too into this Robert Rucala versus Jose Delano, but I'm here for it. At the start of the main card. Tommy McMillan versus Manolo Zucchini. You know, we offering Zucchini up on a silver platter for Golden Boy McMillan. Sean O'Malley's teammate. Everybody jerk themselves off now before he gets out here. Oh my gosh. Yes, he's Sean O'Malley's teammate. No, there's no need to jerk him off that heavily. Relax. Making his debut. Jerk off to him after the win at the very least. But the pre-debut jerk off is crazy. And you guys all deserve to be gaslit for that. I'm kind of trolling. I'm kind of not, I hear Tommy, he a good I hear his striking is kind of mid. Let's just see. Let's just see. I think that's what I heard. I seen him. I thought he was pretty good, to be honest. But let's just see. Manolo, once again, we're expecting a win here for Tommy. Raphael Estav versus Ethan Ewing. Now this is good shit. Ethan comes in on short notice, replacing Malcolm Wellmaker's opponent. Upsets Wellmaker. Big win last year, I believe. Raphael Estav also took Wellmaker's O. Now he getting another undefeated guy. Raphael Estav. Dude is kind of the truth. Odds are even. E-Wing a minus 135 favorite. Fans are big on him. 14-0 for Estav. 9-2 for E-Wing. 1-0 versus 3-0. E-Wing returning to the cage after that win last year. Abdul Rahman, I hear this man is the top light heavyweight prospect in the world right now. 8-0 against Brenson Rivero. I guess RIP Brenson. Didn't Anthony Smith beat this guy? Look at all the L's on his record. It's crazy. No, this guy never fought Anthony Smith, I guess. But he's kind of bad. Okay. Anyway, Abdul is probably going to walk through, homie. Virna versus Tabitha. Yeah, kind of gay. And then Renato versus Chris Duncan. I'm not gonna hate on it. Let's see what Chris Duncan can do. If Chris Duncan can arrive, power to him. Bloodhound says, I've been popping Norcos like Tiger Woods, so I was asleep and missed it. Damn, homie. Well, no worries. I mean, you're a member, so you can tune in anytime. AI2A says he was watching the Mr. Beast 50 streamer for 40 minutes and they didn't even do the final game of who wins. Bro, don't watch Mr. Beast, AI2A. Don't watch Mr. Beast, homie. Mr. Beast is a bad guy, AI. He's just a bad guy. We don't want to be watching no Mr. Beast, AI. He a bad guy. I'm kind of playing, but I'm kind of not once again. I too have indulged in some Mr. Beast episodes in my day. But I mean, he kind of a bad guy. Damn, point getting taken for red shorts. Rucala. I'm going to watch GSP and Armand Aiden Ross live. This shit is top tier boring. Okay, go for it. AI2A. Yeah, Bloodhound says he's the devil. Yeah, I saw Armand and Aiden Ross did a live. I didn't know GSP's on there. I saw Strickland called in. I'm not gonna lie, this shit is top tier boring though. You know, this shit is top tier boring. We're waiting for the good fight to start. Until then, it's top tier boringness. I really can't even get excited for this fight. Bro, I just saw a snippet from Dakota Hope's corner. He trains with Joshua Van, and the Dakota Hope's corner's being like, I don't know. Dakota said something, and his cornerman's like, "Bro, who cares? Shut up, bro. I don't give a fuck. Shut up." And they're captioning the post that Dakota Hope corner is a real safe space. Nah, I love that, bro. It's got to be street, bro. It's got to be gangster. You know, it's got to be kind of street. If it ain't that, I don't fuck with it. AI2A says I'm back. This live is still shit. AI2A, you're still shit, homie. You've been shit ever since you got here. Don't make me be in a bad mood, AI. All right, I'm trying to be in a good mood today. I don't got no reasons to be in a bad mood other than for your bitch ass comments. Okay, AI? Just remember, AI, you've been shit ever since you came in this chat. You know, from day one, not even today, you've been spewing out slop constantly. You know, you're one of the most uneducated, most biased people who ever set foot in this chat, motherfucker. So suck it. All right? That's me being nice. No one gives a fuck about you, AI. Just get that through your head. Sorry, you know. Don't mean that really, but I kind of do at the same time. You know. That's how it is with me. It's like, I mean about half of what I say, but shit, there's a good portion of it that I mean. So fuck you, AI. Okay, one more time, fuck you. And again, that's me being nice. There's more vulgar things that really want to come out just because your bitch ass comments constantly, but it's okay. You know, go watch your bitch ass Mr. Beast comment, you soy boy. Sorry to anybody who watches Mr. Beast, but it's the big 26 and we kind of boycotted him, did we not? AI2A says stop crying and do something fun, boring ass live. I'm doing something fun. I'm fucking trolling your ass. I'm sure everyone's loving it. I'm not gonna fucking jump up and down for you. I don't know what you think this is. You still didn't cop a Memby. So I mean, last night when I was doing all kinds of fun stuff for the chat, all you had to do is cop a Memby, but your cheap ass didn't. So once again, fuck you. You know, you stop your crying. You stop your crying. All the boys with Membys last night were stoked, homie. They were stoked. I just didn't feed, your bitch ass. Sorry about all that. And shout out to Medi for gifting a membership. Much appreciated to Medi. Thank you, homie. I'll gift out some Membies at the end of this live, So go ahead and stick around, stick through till the end of this live. I'm gonna gift out 5 more. 5 more Membies at the end of this live, and I hope AI2A's bitch ass don't get one. Make sure you dip before I gift out those 5 Membies, AI2A. I hope your bitch ass don't get it. So make sure you leave when I do that. You know. Fuck them Dollar Tree ass stickers, homie. I mean, you could say that about any membership channel that has custom emojis. Like they're all Dollar Tree ass stickers, homie. What the fuck do you expect? You expect there to be like bells and whistles on there? Once again, homie, you just like the stupidest person who ever set foot in this chat. Just one of the stupidest people who ever set foot in this chat. Dollar store emojis as if like there's a, tier of like how quality I can make them. You take fucking pictures and you put them on there. I could actually admit that the first series of the emojis were kind of dollar store, but this current set of emojis, first of all, they were voted on by the streets, and second of all, they're pretty fucking fire. Pretty fire. Space Kid dropping his buck emojis as we speak. You know, who else? What other fucking live chat got a Nick Diaz emoji? Wow, custom stickers. You could do that all you want, homie. It doesn't really matter. You know, you could do it all you want. Shout out to Shawnee. Shawnee 2J. Thoughts on Pontius Pilate's government crucifying this Jesus guy yesterday? I have no clue, Shawnee. I got no clue, homie. Malcolm Snowden says, shout out Perry Punch. Oh my God. BJ Penn storyline updates. He was fighting demons for real, external demons and internal. I mean, he's always messing around, Malcolm. BJ always messing around, and last I heard, homie's facing jail time. You know, for his whole situation with his mom. I need to go get some water in a second here. I'm getting fucking cotton mouth. Shout out to Jew. What's poppin', homie? AI2A, the love to hate thing is more energy than just admitting you enjoy the streams. Yeah, true. AI2A, the first one in here always, but it's okay. It's okay. AI2A, I'm versatile, homie. You know, you can have it any way you want it. You know, I could be your nice guy. You know, I could troll you. It really doesn't matter to me. Messing around. Yeah, BJ always messing around, bro. Bro secretly loves the streams. Yeah, he does. He does. Never forget when homie was in here gaslighting me for being too political, then came back an hour later and is like, "Sorry, bro. Will you please forgive me?" Asked me like 10 times for the remainder of the night whether or not I forgave him. Told him I didn't really give a fuck to begin with. And then you know, next day he comes in back on his bad attitude again. He'd been on a bad attitude pretty much ever since. I'm sure we've had a couple days that were nice, but other than that, homie always got a bad attitude. But he don't miss the stream, you know. He makes sure to tune in. What you're talking about, this AI guy reminds me of when ChatGPT did my college assignments wrong at 3 a.m. That would be AI 2A. You know, big old dummy, don't know shit, super biased, you know, speaks out of his ass constantly. Fuck off, AI 2A. Look at you crying now. Take it. Take it. Take it, AI. Brian, see what's poppin', homie. Now AI 2A crying. Look at him. I told you guys. It's always something with this guy. And also, AI says, I asked you to do something fun. I did something fun last night. I did something fun last night and you were still bitching. But today's worse. You know, I didn't even mind last night. I'm just using that against you now because you got me pissed. I'm not even really pissed. It's just like, you know, I enjoy what I'm doing right now. Malcolm says, don't hate on D-Tree. Just found mini Uno cards there, solid cups and dishes also for 150. Um, no, I don't hate Dollar Tree. I go to Dollar Tree. I like to get candy from Dollar Tree. That or like CVS or Walmart. How would Nate Diaz versus Oliveira go in your opinion, BMF? Well, Malcolm, I've spoke on it, and I think it's, you know, a much more competitive fight than the average fan thinks. I think I should just preface it with that. You know, everyone thinks Oliveira is gonna run through Nate, and I just do not see that. I do not agree. Okay, on the feet, They're comparable. On the ground, they're also comparable. Put some respect on Nate's name. Simply put, Nate, he got just as good, if not better, striking than Charles. I mean, yeah, Charles got the teep kicks. Yeah, Charles, they both got leg kicks. They're just different. It just, I think Nate could get the win. Charles could also get the win, but I think it would be a competitive fight. Good storylines. I like it, Malcolm. AI2A. I'm not, see, the good thing, AI2A, is I don't got to read out everything you say. So you could just suck my dick with that one, AI2A. Shawnee 2I says, have you ever trained like martial arts? Yes, homie. Yes, homie. I've trained martial arts before. For maybe like a total of 5 years of my life. So, yeah. Wrestling and jujitsu. Jacob, my three favorites on the same card, bro, an hour away from me. Wait, who else is on the card? Soda Pop? UFC 328? Yeah, leave it to Soda Pop to bring the good vibes in here. Counteract AI2A's evilness, you know? Um, Let me guess. I'm not looking at chat right now. Soda Pop loves Buck. Soda Pop loves King Green. And Soda Pop loves. Mm, could it be Sean Strickland that Soda Pop loves? Or could it be Joel Alvarez? Can't be Bisinger. If it's Bisinger, I'm gonna be disappointed. Let's take a look at the chat. What did homie say? Oh, Soda Pop Van is off that. Wait, are they putting Van on there or something? I missed it. I missed it. So what, they just announced that they moved it? Wait, is that really the case? How did I miss that? So they moved him from 327 to. Wait, how do you know that? It's not even on there yet, homie. The flyweight title, oh, is now the UFC 328 co-main event on May 9th in Newark, New Jersey. Oh, okay, let me update the post. Let me update the post. Okay. Okay, we got Tommy McMillan, boys. This a big one. This a big one. All right, now we cooking. Now we kind of excited. We got Tommy McMillan coming up right now. I really need some water, but fuck it. Tommy Show. Sopa goes, I was having a rough day, and this really got me happy. Shout out to Soda Pop, homie. I hope the day turns around for you, continues to turn around after, the good news. Hopefully you get a ticket, Soda Pop. Hopefully you get a ticket, big dog. We pulling for you. Okay. Man, I should probably drink some water before this, but fuck it, I don't want to get up. Timu Sean versus Zucchini. Yep. Tony Sal, that's what it's looking like. Mokaev Mouse beats Van. Potentially AI. Shout out Zim. Shout out to RPG. Okay, fight's about to be on. Homie's really a wrestler, but he got into MMA and he fell in love with striking. So let's just see it. Fight's on. All right. Fast pace early. Tommy working a jab. Let me decipher this. A lot going on. Tommy's super excited. He thinking flying knees. He flashing them. Knee up the middle from Tommy lands. Zucchini clinching with him. Tommy doing a good job getting off the cage. Keeps running in with this little jumping knee. Careful with that. He almost got caught. He might have even got caught with it already. Ooh. Ugly striking. But I mean, it's working. High pace. His opponent not the best. These boys trading. These boys are trading right now. Yeah, homie striking is super mid though. Oh my gosh, why does he keep leaning so far in front of over his front leg when he throws that too? It's almost like he's trying to dip off to the left when he throws it, but it's like ugly as fuck, bro. Dip more to the left, not forward. Ooh, he gets caught. Sloppy fight, guys. I mean, Zucchini's kind of fallen into McMillan. But this is not a world beater. You do not watch a guy like McMillan and think like, oh man, future champ. I mean, he's got a lot of refining to do. He doesn't look world class at all. Like Sean O'Malley was way more refined than this when he came in. Pace is wild, looking like a good scrap. Trayshawn Gore next up. Yeah, he is. I mean, I didn't know that. I actually wrote off Trayshawn's whole career. But homie just subbed Osmont. Good shit. Okay, there's a groin shot, so pause in the action. Zucchini's bringing it. It's honestly kind of a weird fight. I need to almost stop talking and just watch it in silence for a couple seconds. But I don't understand why they keep clinching. I think it's Zucchini initiating it. And like I said, Tommy's trying to separate. But when they fight from range, it's pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly. Oh, back of the head. Landing on for Zucchini. Up. Oh my gosh. These guys are just scrapping. You can't even call it. Just teeps, uppercut, left hooks, teeps, left hook, right hands. Like that's what you're seeing right now. Knees, clinching, big winding punches. Tommy is getting the better of him though. Now Tommy getting the better of him. Just throwing at range though, way too open, no setups for Tommy. See how he throws that too? It's so ugly. Why does he just fall in? It's like he's gonna get knocked out falling in that much. My clock's all fucked up because of the groin shot. Tommy got a good jab. Tommy actually got a really nice jab. Trying to go for another knee up the middle. to the head. Tommy do got a nice jab. Now he cleaning it up a little bit. Nice 2 to the body. Keep sticking the jab. Body kick. I'm liking this new Tommy. I'm liking what I'm seeing now from Tommy. Now I'm seeing some good shit from Tommy. Although that is an ugly ass 2. We gotta just call a spade a spade. That's an ugly 2. Tommy has a really ugly 2, but it might be fine. Oh my gosh, Tommy putting a beating on this dude now. Zucchini up against the cage. Tommy just unleashing punches on him and knees up the middle. Not really connecting to the head, to the chest though, and Zucchini down. Tommy gonna get the finish right here. Herb Dean steps in. Tommy gets the dub. All right, good shit, Tommy. Good shit. You look good. You showed like at the end there. He showed good, pretty good skill. I'm like fucking stuttering over here. He showed good skill. I'm stuttering because homie made me eat my fucking words. Let's call it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. I didn't say he sucks, but everything I said is true. He started off the fight looking pretty sloppy. He got an ugly 2, but towards the end when he found the finish here, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Starting with that jab, when he started pumping the jab out, landed that 2 to the body. It started looking real good, real clean. Kept throwing the ugly 2 though, and he got his opponent out of there. There you go. There you go. There's my concise breakdown of it. The knees up the middle were looking better here than they were early on, right? Right? McMillan got to be on EPO. Nah, it's just an ass opponent, Soda Pop. And that's the thing, just we got to not get it twisted. It's an ass opponent. He did pretty good, though. He did pretty good. It took him a minute to warm up, it seemed, but he did pretty good. I'm not going to critique him. I'm just going to say, the beginning was a bit iffy. Soda Pop goes, if you're starting a fight off with no care, like that with no care, you got to be on EPO. I think it's because his opponent's washed, homie. Good shit from Tommy though. I want it to be conveyed that you know, I like that performance from Tommy. I do. You know, I think we got something to work with here. I don't know how far he can go. I'm seeing like a Patty effect from Tommy. Just, God forbid he goes up against a real one. It might be a bit of trouble. But aside from that, he might be like a finishing machine. We'll just see. It was also the fast pace that his opponent set, but Tommy in the last contender series fight, it was a fast pace as well. I'm gonna stop judging these newcomers, man. They good. I'm gonna keep judging them. Aries, Tommy, good man. Can't lie. Nah, he good. He good. That was good shit. First round finish. I fuck with it. Shout out to Tony. Aaron Pico next fight. Any updates? Clean striker. No updates. No updates. I was thinking missing so many kicks, but at the end was fire. Yeah. He cleaned it up towards the end and he got the finish. See what happened when he cleaned it up though? See what happened as soon as I started calling, oh, Tommy putting in good work now. Tommy putting in good work now. He got the finish. You guys see what I mean, right? RPG said I think Tommy looking decent. Good one. No, it was a good one for sure. I was rooting for the Italian. That's all right. TKO is still undefeated. Tommy McMillan. Sean O'Malley in the corner. Sean O'Malley getting cucked in the corner. I'm just trolling. Shout out O'Malley. I was literally trolling. Dana White 100. Can I get my 100K on the blackjack table? Baby, let's go Vegas. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that. Nah, man, but I'm still impressed with Trayshawn Gore. He set a new level. Me too, Aries. Me too. Me too. And I did judge him. So me and you, we're in the same boat. Shout out to Red Hawk Academy. A lot of people like to hate on it. I'm a co-sign it. I'm a co-sign Red Hawk Academy. Okay, call me crazy. People think Tim Welsh one of the worst coaches in the game. I'm a co-sign Red Hawk Academy. He's a student of the game, man. He not like Eric Nixick, bro. He actually fought before. I fuck with Tim Welsh, to be honest with you guys. He may not be the best, but out of all MMA streamers, Brand has the wrong picks, and I'm not lying. AI28, you and your dumb ass. Just book Tommy versus Riley now. Get it over with. Yeah, let's book that shit. Let's book that shit. Steve. Shout out to Steve Buckley. Says, shout out my man Jacob. Shout out to Steve. I'm pulling up my Tapology picks right now since AI2A wants to talk his dumbass shit again. I thought we were past it, homie. You know, think about me. I was ready to breeze right past it. And we can, you know, we still will breeze right past it. But man, you one big old dummy. Because out of all the fights I picked, you know, I picked Tommy McMillan first round KO and I got it, homie. It's tracked by Tapology. You big goofball. AI2A, you couldn't have worse timing. Another L for AI2A. Another L for AI2A. Out of all streamers, Brandon has the wrong picks, and I'm not lying. Homie, literally, I just picked McMillan KO round 1. I delivered it. So, you know, it's tracked on Tapology. And so far, I'm 500 on the evening. Actually, I'm above 500. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 M's in my bank account. Bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, homie. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, you little bitch AI. I'm playing, homie. All right. Nah, but I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dubs. 1, 2, 3, 4 L's. So 5 dubs, 4 L's. Oh, I even picked Barboza right. You know, Barboza by decision. I got that one locked in. Pereira by decision. Oh, Pereira got the knockout, so that wasn't locked in. Costa KO, just didn't get it round 3. I be cooking. I be cooking. Unlike AI. Congratulations on your first right pick. It wasn't my first right pick. It was actually my 5th. And it's just super funny how bad your timing is. I try to warn you, homie. I try to warn you. You're like still searching. But I try to warn you. Sean Strickland will destroy Hamza. Watch that happen too. Just because you seem to have the worst juju known to man. AI. Yeah, AI just always spews slop. We all know it. We all know it. Huh, AI. Huh, homie. Look, AI, you big goofball. Look at the screen, goofball. AI hates to see me win. Huh, AI. Keep it up, little bro. I'm probably your big bro, but okay. Buckley and Sean Strickland is going to bring up your losses. Oh. Okay. All right. AI. Anything else you want to get off your chest? What do we got next? Oh, Estevan versus Ethan Ewing. Good shit. You got the tanker Brazilian after this next fight. Shoot, man. I mean, I really never watched Estevam fight. Ethan pretty good. I think I did pick. Well, we could check my track picks, can't we? We could check my tracked picks. Hold up. Because I did pick, so there's no need for me to like, start from scratch again. I got Estevam by decision, Tony. I got Estevam by decision. I also got Yakyayev by decision, but it might be a finish actually now. Probably a finish for Yakyayev. I'm picking Moicano submission round 4. Let's see if I get it. Again, AI2A is like, can't wait to see your face when Buckley gets round 1 KO'd. It's like, homie, do you even watch the UFC at all? Like, do you know anything? like, like you could have said something, but it's like you just kill your own comment when you say Buckley's gonna get KO'd in the first. It's like, what? Like, what? That's what you think is gonna happen. You think of all things, Sean Brady gonna knock out Joaquin. Very interesting, but not surprising that you think that. I'm not even worried about what you got to say, homie. I think Sean Strickland will submit Hamza. Who the fuck? Who the fuck said that? I never said Sean Strickland will submit Hamza, you big goofball. I said that Sean Strickland might be able to defend his takedowns, and Sean Strickland's a better striker on the feet, you big goofball. Why the fuck would I say Strickland would submit Hamza? This dude is straight delusional. And this is why he had to come in apologizing already in the past, because he did something else like that. Completely twisted up my words. Who do you have on? I got Estevam. I got the Brazilian guy, unfortunately. I got Brazilian guy. Usman owned Buckley. Okay. Tell Buck, bro. What the fuck? I mean, I guess I know that happened. What do you want me to do about it? What a hater. Yeah, homie, a hater. It's like Usman owned Buckley. It's like, okay. The hell? I don't know who you like what you think this is, homie. But you know. Was I supposed to cry or something? Like what was I supposed to do? He better win. I bet on him. He definitely winning. Lift and inspire. He definitely winning, homie. He definitely winning. Make sure to tune into all the clips dropping this week. He definitely winning, homie. Lift and inspire says my last prediction earned me a lot of money. You picked first round KO? That's what I picked. Buckley lost to bad knee Usman. Embarrassing. I mean, it did happen. It did happen. What do you want me to say about that? Like, yes. Yeah, he did. He did. I don't know if it's embarrassing, but shit. Yeah, he lost to him. We're just in commercial right now, by the way. Lift Inspire says you bet on Charles to beat Max. Well, good pick. Good pick, homie. I'm saying your picks are and will ever be trash. Okay. Okay. Do the chatters want the Russian UFC link? Drop it in here, Lift and Inspire. Drop it in here. I'm gonna try this brown sugar mochi again. I didn't really fuck with it last night. I'm gonna try this again. Didn't really fuck with it at all. Still don't. Lift and inspire, or no. AA2A says if Moicano loses, I'll never join the streams ever again. Thank God. Thank God. Let's all pray that Moicano loses. Let's all hope and pray that Moicano loses. Do you promise, AI2A? You promise, right? What's poppin', Otto? What's poppin', homie? We got Estevam versus Ethan Ewing coming up. Ethan Ewing trains out of Anaheim, California, so homie from my part of town. Promise. Perfect. Bantamweight bout. Ethan Ewing versus Raphael Estevam. Let's see it. Professor Finesser. Oh, we got a new ring girl, don't we? She's new. Fight's on, sorry. Fight's on. I'm like 6 seconds behind on my clock. In the past 4 hours, I've hit 105 push-ups. That's solid, Soda Pop. That's solid. I hit the gym this morning. I tweaked my knee a little bit yesterday. Doing some hack squats. It's all right though. What doesn't hurt, kill me, will make me stronger. Okay, these boys, Estevam, he's swinging for the knockout, but Ethan is controlling the center so far. So let's break it down like that. Ethan controlling the center against the undefeated Estevam. Estevam showing a knee up the middle, lead knee up the middle. In case Ethan thinks about taking him down, shooting in for a shot, I'd imagine. Leg kick from Estevam, leg kick from Ethan. Estevam getting some of the real estate back. 10 after every fight I pick right, 15 after every I get wrong. Good shit. Good shit, Soda Pop. So no matter what, after every fight you doing some push-ups. That's like some Dan Gable shit. I think Dan Gable used to do push-ups like in between rounds or something. Pump out 10 in between every round. But good shit. All right. Ooh, these boys are going for it. Ethan got Estevam cornered, but then Estevam, he returns with this 2 left hook. This 2-3, the 3's the left hook, but he lands with that. He gets the respect back from Ethan. Ethan can't really do much even when he pins him against the cage. That's what I got to say so far. Even when he corners him, Ethan's entries are not as sharp as Estevam's. But we got some time. That's a nice jab from Ethan. Leg kick from Ethan. Nice 2 counter from Ethan. 1-2 from Ethan. Off a big missed combo from Estav. Estav shooting in now. Ethan stuffs it. Popping on a double jab. Estav seems a bit one-dimensional. Mix up some of your skills if you're Ethan. Estav one-dimensional, it seems. Estav with the flying knee. Doesn't really land. He calls a nut shot. Let's see it. I didn't see it. How do you jump up and you're the one who got your nuts hit? You punch your nut or something? Oh. Ethan threw a knee and homie jumped right into it with his nut sack. Moicano, let's go. Kind of rooting against him now. If it means we get rid of AI2A. But I do have Moicano as my pick, so stuck in a hard place. I hate when like they pause the action, bro. It's so hard to maneuver the clock. Okay, it's back on though. Ooh, Ethan keeping some short shots. He lands a left hook. 2 for Ethan. Okay, let's go, Ethan. Turn it up. Left hook again for Ethan. Turn it up on him. Turn it up on him, homie. I think Ethan could get the finish, to be honest. Estavam's one-dimensional. Shooting it on takedown. Ethan stuffs it again. Nice sprawl. Nice sprawl. Stuffed every shot so far from Estav. Catch him. Catch him. Estav throwing the same fucking combo. Just getting that rhythm and counter. Ooh, nice 2 left hook for Ethan. Estav missing with his big overhand right. As always. That's all he got. Big overhand right. Ethan got this nice little jab he working with. Faint body, go head. Real nice. Just taking up all the real estate in the octagon. Ethan is. Nice jab from Ethan. This where he struggles though, you know, leading against Estav on the cage because Estav pulls him into this so he can counter him. And Ethan been aware of it. See that uppercut and shit, the overhand right? I mean, he just spams this. Makes it hard for Ethan to lead. Another sprawl, another shot, another sprawl. Ethan stuffs another takedown time. Big right hand, left hook. Right hand, left hook again. Drops Estav. Yeah, Ethan showboating afterwards, feeling himself. Ethan was a dog on the regional scene too. We got to give him credit for that. Round 1 definitely goes Ethan. I'm going to do a poll. Moicano, or what's his name again? Duncan. Round 2's on. Estevam shot it again on a takedown, didn't get it. Now Ethan making him pay in the clinch. Even threw him down momentarily. They're back to standing and scrapping in the middle, though. Ethan flowing now. You can see it in him. Ethan's seeing everything. He comfortable now. He can go 5 rounds, 10 rounds. He in that flow state. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he's seeing everything. You can see it. Getting right out the way. Nice block with the forearm. See the kick, sees everything. You guys see it. And just know that I called this shit before he started fucking, entering the matrix like this. Estevam can't even hit homie now. Homie moving and grooving. Left hook to the body after slipping a shot. Right hand, left hand. Oh my gosh, Ethan. Ethan a beast, bro. Nice pop to his shots, too. Real good pop to his shots, bro. When he wants that finish. Yeah, look at him loading up. Let's go, Ethan. I'd love to do an interview with Ethan. Oh, Estevam catching him, though, because Ethan trying to open up. It's that game you play. Nice, right? Was that an elbow? The subtitle got in my way. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, pause 4. Nice elbow from Ethan. Nice knee from Ethan, left hook. Estevam, don't even try, bro. Don't even try with a knee of your own. Even Paul Felder saying he's slick. I don't even need to specify. We know who's slick. It's Ethan. Nice jab from Ethan. Frustrating Estevam. Ooh, uppercut left hand. Leg kick for Ethan. Head kick for Ethan. Blocked, though. Oh, right hand from Ethan. Lands big. Ethan playing defense now. He backing up now, pulling in Raphael. Yeah, Estevam getting outclassed. The only time he has success is when Ethan opens up. Teep up the middle for Ethan. Left hook, right hand for Ethan. Slip, left hook, right hand again for Ethan. Up, shovel uppercut. Right hand for Ethan. Nice one. Nice one. That's the one that's going to put him out eventually. Failed shot attempt again for Raphael Estevam. He hurt. He hurt. He hurt. He might be back to it now, though. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 for Ethan. Ethan a beast, bro. Showboating on Estevam as he backs away. Estevam cannot hit him. When they just in the open and Ethan not just swinging with reckless abandonment, Estevam can't hit him. When Ethan tries to go for the finish, that's when Estevam catches him. So Ethan should just go for more pop shots and he'll get the finish eventually. It's only round 2. 30 seconds left. No interruptions. Beautiful. Oh, nice left hook from the slip. Failed shot again for Estevam. It's like the 7th one. Maybe 5th or 6th. I don't know. Right hand again for Ethan. That's the one that's going to put him out eventually. Land it a couple more times this round. You might get it. Nice. Real nice left hook to the body. This is what we love to see. Doing this to an undefeated dude twice in a row is fucking impressive, to say the least. It's fucking impressive, to say the least. It's like super impressive. Ethan good as fuck levels. Yep, exactly. Shout out to everybody watching. Make sure you like the stream. Run up the likes on the stream. We'd like at least 25. And then subscribe if you're not subscribed, boys. Round 3 starting now. I mean, Ethan got this fight in the bag. Let's be real. Ooh, nice jab from Ethan. Estevan working some calf kicks on Ethan. Ethan walking him down, though. More calf kicks from Estevan. Jab from Ethan. Ooh, right hand left hook for Ethan. Knocks Estevan out off balance. I mean, Ethan just turning up on dude. Just turning up the matrix right in front of him. Slip. Boom to the chest. 2 to the head. Miss for Estevan. Jab, right hand, left hook to the body for fucking for E-Wing. Sets him down. Left hook to the body, set him down. Liver shot again. Another liver shot knockout. Better than a real knockout in my opinion. Liver shot knockout, better than a real knockout in my opinion. Ethan Ewing, the truth, took his second O in his second UFC bout. First one was short notice against, forgetting his name, Malcolm Wellmaker. Now on a full camp against Estevan. This dude is the fucking truth. Shout out Anaheim, California. Shout out Anaheim, California. Night Owl says I had to get to bed last night. Did we ever figure out which Diaz bro was better? To be honest, when I ended the stream, it was still like going back and forth 50-50. I don't really think we found out. But the fact that it's a 50-50 kind of is a dub for Nate, no? Anaheim looking rough these days. Yeah, Anaheim kind of rough. Bloodhound. Anaheim kind of rough. Definitely downgraded, I think. Ewing is undefeated, K. He should be. He should be. Night Owl says LOL. Nick is better. I mean, if AI2 is saying Nick is better, we all know what to say. You know, the opposite of whatever Bird Brain got to say. LOL. Yeah, I don't think we got to the bottom of it. But what I would say is the fact that it's a 50-50, you know, it's a 50-50. And I feel like that's a dub in its own right. Because unanimously, before I brought that up, bro, before I said that, you know, Nobody would have really said that. It would have been unanimous that Nick's better than Nate. It would have been unanimous. But you know, well, AI2A is the one who really, AI2A is the one who really like. I was gonna say I debunked it, but AI2A really just like shot Nick's reputation in the trash can. So like, I feel like AI2A really did a lot of the, making the points for Nate Diaz being better than his brother. Ethan wins by TKO. White boy can scrap, and he's respectful too. He says your O must go against me. Damn. Homie, the truth. He wants to be a champion. He don't give a fuck about fame, notoriety, and none of that bullshit. He wants to be the best. He wants to be a champion at 135. He tried to spit out a good promo. It wasn't really the best, but he basically said, I'm not going to make a specific call out. You guys should be looking out for me. I'm the up and comer, looking to steal your damn spot. If you ranked anywhere from 1 to 15, right, you're on notice. He didn't necessarily say it like that. That's fine. I'll say it for him. But 1 through 15 at Bantamweight is on notice, and that's who he wants. Yo, homie, stop fixing your fucking hair. You'll realize it's one of the gayest things ever you've ever done in your life. As if you're the only guy who puts gel in his hair. Oh my gosh. You guys know who I'm talking about. That little BJJ kid. He's good, but it's like, bro, that whole hair fixing combing is like super, super lame. I can't even like. Ugh. Jacket. Umar is legit killing Elmo. Give on to. Nate Duck's good fighters. Duck could be 3 times and other fighters. 3 times is wild. Yeah, 3 times is so wild. What are the first 2 member emojis that pop up? I mean, I got no clue, to be honest with you. AI28 thinks Umar and Peter Yan kills Nate. Insane. Nate would beat the dog shit out of Umar. And Peter Yan, he wouldn't even fight him because they the same. Black BJJ guy look hobo, not even trying to roast. This fight card good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. To be honest, I know I'm critical, but it's like I actually try to be pretty like liberal with like, these cards, and this one's pretty good. We got another prospect. Yeah, so whoever this guy is, Abdul, he like the biggest prospect at light heavyweight in the world, according to Soda Pop. Damn, they're swinging early. Yeah, facts. Jab to the body from Yakyayev. Yakyayev falls forward when he punches, though. Failed takedown attempt for Yakyayev. Homie is wider than a ghost. Yakyayev just let off 3 big-ass strikes and missed them all. Oh, big head kick for Rivero. Lands flush on Yakyaev's head, and he just catches it. And then uses it to take down Rivero. Yakyaev kind of looking not the best right now. He's not looking like the best light heavyweight prospect in the world. Yakyaev is on top, though. These two, what are they? Oh, that's the streets. The black guy's the streets. And then the Leonardo DiCaprio is crashing out. I actually should change those. I'm kind of over them now. There were more inside jokes in the beginning, but I think we've moved past them. Or it's like we need a better emoji for the streets, but you know the chat is the streets. So I tried to give the streets an emoji. You feel me? That's where that came from. And then I always be crashing out, so I figured we need to drop an emoji whenever I'm crashing out. You know, kind of clever. No. Yakyaev on top of Rivero. Rivero threatening with a Kimura. Not going to work, though. Yakyaev just securing the back even more. Now he's kind of beating his ass from referee's position, if you know wrestling. Yeah. Shout out to Tony M. That's what that one is. The streets. Ooh, rear naked choke. Yakyaev just locked it in. Looks like it's over. Yeah, tap. Tap. Yakyaev gets the sub. I mean, to be honest, he didn't look the best, but he got the job done anyway. Rivero sold that fight more than anything. No diss, but Rivero kind of did sell that fight more than anything. You guys agree with that or what? Okay, so we got the women up next, bro. It's just a we're just gonna take a break, boys. We're just gonna take a break. I'll be back after this women's fight takes place, but Yakyaev got the win. I picked him. I did get the Estav versus you know who I'm talking about. Fight wrong. Ethan Ewing. Let's show him a little bit of respect. Get the name right. Yeah, Richie versus whatever up next. Don't even give a fuck. And then we got the main event, Moicano versus Chris Duncan. So I'll be back for that one, but I'm just gonna step away. I'm gonna listen to the Deontay Wilder post-fight press conference. I think nap time. No, I know. I feel you, Tony. I'll be back. I'm gonna make some toast. That's what I'll be up to, making some fucking toast. Maybe icing my knee. Is that over with? Is that over with yet? 30, 27, 29, 28 times 2. Virna Jandy Roba, Tabitha lost. Studs taking over. The studs taking over. AI2A, idiot is back. Shout out to AI2A. AI2A, I don't got time for your fucking energy right now, homie. I'm on a good vibe. I'm on a good vibe, homie. But I did peep the chat and I saw your dumb bitch ass in there. You guys think Perry got good takes? Homie, come on now. You don't even gotta ask the damn question. I don't got good takes. I got the takes. I got the takes, homie. Like the takes. Stupid ass probably tripped on a banana peel and got knocked out. How did you know? How did you know? Oof. Joanna looks terrible. Don't like Joanna. What's poppin', Kevin from Chicago? Money Moicano time. Yep. Well, I got a feeling Chris Duncan gonna pull this one off though. Oh, is that the case, AI? Is that the case, homie? Are you sure it's not what I just told you? That I got the takes, big dog? Like, I got the takes, you know? We all know it. We all know it. A guy like me, AI2A, comes around, once in a blue moon. A guy like you, AI2A, dime a dozen. Dime a dozen. I could pick one of you up on the street corner right now. AI2A. Guys like you, dime a dozen. Guys like me with my takes, shit, rare. That's all I can say. Once in a blue moon, you know. In other words, AI2A, me, once in a blue moon. You, dime a dozen, homie. You a dime a dozen. What you think about that? We're hoping for that AI2A. We're hoping for that. Fucking AI. Duncan is a cornball, brother. They think money is washed. They pulling for Duncan King. Damn. Well, let's see. Let's just see, Kev. This is a fight where it's like I don't even know who I'm supposed to think I want to win. Like we got Moicano and we got Duncan. Like, am I supposed to want Moicano to keep the reign going, or am I supposed to want Duncan to be the new breed? AI2A. Like I said, homie. Me, I'm once in a blue moon, big dog. You, dime a dozen. Seen a million of you. Once I seen one AI2A, I seen them all. You feel me? I seen a million AI2As before he even entered the chat. All right. Me once in a blue moon, big dog. You dime a dozen. Already been across a million of you in my lifetime. Shout out to AI2A. I know that kills him. At least I would assume that kills him. AI2A stewing in his chair right now. He's like, I'm not dime a dozen, I swear. I swear I'm not dime a dozen. I'm once in a blue moon like you. See what I mean? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? He goes, I'm one in a million, you're average at best. I knew it. I knew he wanted to be like me. I knew AI2A wanted to be like me. He's stewing in his little chair, in his little cuck chair, and he's saying, I'm not dime a dozen. I'm once in a blue moon like you. Nah, homie, you're not even close to once in a blue moon like me. Do not ever get it twisted, AI2A. I'm once in a blue moon. I'm one in a million. You, homie, dime a dozen. I seen a million of you. Before you even came in the chat, I seen a million of you, homie. I come across AI2As every day in my life. Every day in my life, I'm walking around out in the wild. I'm like, oh, there's an AI2A. There's an AI2A. I seen a million of them. Why you think I'm such a master at just kind of handling AI2A? I seen a million of them. Dime a dozen. All right, dime a dozen. Once in a blue moon. Come on, AI2A. It's time you get on my timing, homie. You will never be one in a million, once in a blue moon, unless, you join my side. Because at the moment, as it stands, you in your raw form, your raw flesh, you're dime a dozen, homie. You straight dime a dozen, seen a million of you, I'll see a million more. All right, AI. And it's like, you want to leave this stream or whatever, go ahead, homie. Go ahead. You don't got nothing better than to go watch. I already know it. You don't got nothing better to go watch. What are you going to go watch exactly? Here you get cucked. AI2A, here you get cucked. You're just going to go watch another cuck on another platform somewhere else. So, I mean, where the fuck are you going to go exactly? You know what I mean? Here I'm cucking you. You're the one getting cucked here and you love it. All right? You're just taking it, you eating it up. But all you're going to do if you leave this stream, you're just going to go watch another cuck. So, I mean, the choice is yours, homie. You could either go watch a cuck or you can get cucked, homie. That's your two options, AI2A. We've dwindled it down. AI2A, your only options in life are, I just laid it out for you. The choice is yours. I don't have the answer for you. Honestly, I think getting cucked might be better than like watching a cuck. I don't know. Actually, who knows? For the sake of my argument, I'm going to say that's the case, but it might be the inverse. You might be better off going and watching a cuck because you getting cucked pretty hard over here. You know, got this boy tap dancing. Yeah, he tap dancing. AI2A, you hear that, homie? You tap dancing. You tiptoeing in your Jordans, homie. Oh, you tiptoeing in your damn Jordans. Moicano better win. Let's hope so for everybody's sake. Let's get money. I mean, Money Moicano walking out now. Team Duncan. Okay. All right, Tony. Team Duncan. Money Moik walking out now. Money wins and calls out Jewish Elite. You see Sanhagen and Talbot might be in the works. Oh, I haven't seen that. But that's good money, Jew. That's good money. You know, feed not feed, but book that matchup. Book that matchup. We didn't get Sanhagen versus O'Malley. That's probably second best. Homie coming off a win over Henry Cejudo. You know, you can't go backwards. You got to go forward. Corey Sanhagen is a good step forward. You know, and a decent opportunity to win, even though I don't think he can win that because he's more one dimensional than Corey. But you know, it's a good step up, a good way to kind of get set back down and told you need to work on some things. This may be my last to hear. Oh my god, how many times are you gonna say it? I'm running out of reactions for you, homie. HT, what's poppin', HT? Sat back down. Yeah, yeah. It's like you bring up Peyton Talbot, right? Just to bring him back down a little bit. Just to bring him back down a little bit. And you know, let him know what he gotta work on. No disrespect to Peyton Talbot. No shade. No hate. No nothing. If I say soldier time 7 times a stream, that means I'm bricked. Good shit, homie. Good shit. Homie Kevin bricked 36, 5'11, 72-inch reach for Moik, 32, 5'10, 71.5-inch reach for Chris Duncan. A thought just crossed my mind about like doing a post-fight press conference reaction stream. And while you guys would probably watch it, honestly, it's my first time ever saying it. You know, I feel like you guys would be watching it solely just because I'm hosting the stream. Like, if I wasn't hosting the stream, I doubt you guys would even watch it. Like, imagine caring about the post fight press conference to this fight. Imagine hanging on every word Chris Duncan got to say after his big win. I mean, it's no diss. It's no diss. It's just like, you know, let's just call a spade a spade. You know, it either you know resides with us or it doesn't. But imagine being interested in tuning into this post-fight press conference. This is something I'll play on like my drive. You know, I'm driving somewhere. I got to catch the news about this, but like sitting there and like watching it to clip it up, like no, I can't. Like I got to multitask for this one for sure. This post-fight presser. And then if by happenstance, you know, they say something viral, okay, I'll post it, but Kevin says, disrespect to Talbot from me. Talbot brought real homosexual energy against Cejudo. What did he do? Did he do some kind of like emote on Cejudo or what? I don't remember that. Talbot spanked Cejudo. Is that what it was? I watched the fight, but I forget. Moicano getting announced now. I'm gonna have to take a shit after this. All right, Moicano, Chris Duncan meeting in the middle, teammates. Now opponents, they've been circling each other all week. The hype has been building all week. The buildup has been unmanageable. The main event we've all been dying to see, we've all been waiting for. It's finally here. Oh my gosh, I could barely contain myself. The stakes are too high. Fights on. A little touch of gloves to start. Let me move over. Let me move over slightly. Duncan opening up with some leg kicks. Moicano kind of walking down Duncan, but he's not striking yet. Feel like it's kind of a bad sign for Duncan. Ooh, big shot lands for Moicano. Was that an elbow? I'm telling you guys, these subtitles kind of get in the way. I can't see the angle of the shot all the time. Although I feel like when I question if it was an elbow, it probably is. That was a big shot for Moik, though. Right hand or elbow. Duncan kind of backling up, circling towards the power. Leg kick, 1-2. You know, Moicano, he checks it, gets out the way of the 1-2. Moicano clinches with Duncan. Duncan got the back against the cage. Cup shot from Duncan. Calling time, but the fight continues. So they're not clinched up anymore. They're in the middle. Striking range. Shot at Space Kid. Moicano kind of needs to pick up the pace a little bit, but I don't mind it. He looks like sturdy somehow, even though he's not striking that much. And he did just land a nice little leg kick. Duncan goes head kick, no setup. Moicano gets out the way easily. Moicano looks like a just sturdy base in front of Duncan. I would just like to see if he could have the touch of death and just like hit Duncan at will. That's the only thing he's missing. Duncan, he can stand right in front of him and barely get hit. Right? That's what I'm liking about it. He's standing directly in front of Duncan, barely getting hit whatsoever. Now the only thing he's missing is being able to hit Duncan at will. They're clinched. No more clinch. Ooh, jab for jab there. They're in the center striking again. Or not, they're in the center not striking is the better way to say it. Jab again from Moik. Head kick from Moik. I think Moik's going to get a submission in the 4th round. Something along those lines. Teep up the middle for Moik. Duncan backing up, circling to Moik's power hand. Moicano does a great job of checking the majority of the leg kicks coming from Duncan. Duncan landed a nice, I think it was a jab or left hook. But it's a pretty slow-paced fight. You know, throwing out max 3 shots at a time. Teep to the belt line, close on the nut shot there. Mm, mm. A bit of a lackadaisical fight, I can't lie. Um, I'm gonna give that round to Moicano. I'm gonna give that round to Moicano. What you guys think, Moik? 75% picking Moik. Tony says, and I'm back. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Tony. Hey boys, I'm gonna tell you something, but you'll never have any clue that this happened. I'm just gonna share this because it's funny to me. I spilled something on my white tee when I went to go chill for the women's fight, and so I put on a new white tee. But you guys would never fucking know. You guys would never know. I got a million of the same white tees just on deck, on lock, bro. I could spill something on this one, come back with another fresh white tee, boys. I'm always, I'm always in a fresh white tee. All right, boys. One stain, two stains, shit. Five stain shirts will never get me down. You know, I got them on lock. I got them on rotation. I just found that funny though. All right, round two starting. Another lackadaisical round or what? Oh, left hook for Duncan lands on Moicano. Clean, lean, and mean. You already know the deal, Kevin. You already know the deal. When you reveal, Toy says, what happened? If you're asking me what happened, I spilled peanut butter. I was eating peanut butter toast and I took a bite and the toast fell out of my hand and dropped on my shirt. No plate. No, I was eating fucking peanut butter toast. No plate. Risky ass move. Risky ass move. Damn, these boys, Duncan piecing up Moik a little bit more now. Duncan kind of just threw Moik into the cage. Jab from Moik though, back on it. Oh, right hand lands for Duncan, but Moicano lands a right hand of his own and drops him. Duncan takes a knee, shoots in. Moicano taking the back now. Duncan on his knee. Moicano going, he thinking rear naked choke here. He thinking rear naked choke here. Let's get him up out of here. Again, though, this is what the UFC is. This is the UFC level. Why the fuck did it look like Moicano nails were painted? He can't be a guy who paints his nails. Moik ain't one of those dudes. Renato gonna fumble this. Nah. Sub. He a little bit high. Maybe if he sits back, sits lower on his back and tries to pull him in. Yeah, see what I mean? Look at me, boys. Look at me. Look at me, boys. This is what I was calling for right here. And no, not yet. Not yet. Do I think it's the end? Beginning of the end, yeah. Oh, rear naked choke. Threatening it. Paramount gaying out Renato Moicano or what, Tony? They CGIing black nail paint polish on Moicano or something. They're gonna do that to Bryce Mitchell next. Moicano just beating down Duncan with punch. Oh, but he just goes rear naked. Duncan just tapped. I think it was over the chin. Damn. He subbed him. Moicano used to big brother him. Yeah, that's why I called it a sub. That's why I called it a sub. Moicano says no celebrating. Everybody shush. I think. I don't know. He's waving the finger. No. He's like this. I don't know who he's waving no to. That's a finish. Dumb elbow gave him the choke. Damn. Moicano just threw an imaginary item into the crowd. Looks like I stay. Oh, God. Great. Great. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. We got fucking AI2A staying. Oh. All right, AI2A. Just try to up the positivity a bit, homie. You know what I mean? Stop being a negative cuck all the time. And if you're going to stay, up the positivity a little bit. I really, I don't got nothing against you. Just coming with this fucking type of timing that I just want to, makes me want to slap you a little bit. No cap, you know? Good thing you're not in front of me. Only dummies pick Duncan. Yeah, I locked in with Moicano. Round 4 submission. He got it in round 2. So looks like I did pretty good on the night, boys. If we're looking at my Tapology picks, you guys want to see them? Because you know that I've been thugging. Okay. Sign language, any clue what he said? I have no clue. Moicano with the dub. Okay, so my Moicano says he didn't really want to fight his teammate, but he wanted to give him an opportunity at the top 10. I can respect it. Homie's going off on the Brazilian government. Save yourself with Jesus Christ. Jesus is the king. Amen. Fuck the Constitution. Fuck the laws. We follow the Bible. God told him, the 10 Commandments told him, fuck the government. Oh my gosh. And he says, who are you voting for the Brazilian election? It doesn't fucking matter who you're voting for because the country's ran by evil people. Oh my gosh, I thought he was about to go off on the Zionists next. Left hook, right hand, left hook, set fucking Duncan down. Jesus is Lord. Shout out to Jesus. AI2A says 1 is the main event. AI2A. I'm not going to troll you, but it just ended, homie. Wake up. Fuck the fans. I love you, but fuck you all. That's what Moicano said. Kevin, you called it. He delivered the banger, homie. So yeah, I picked 7 of 13. 7 of 13 fights correct. Moicano, Yakyayev, McMillan, Delano, Costa, Pereira, Barboza. So a little bit above 500 for my first one. Kevin, no need, homie. I'm a sign off. I don't want to be held up on here for too much longer. But shout out to you, homie. Good luck in the casino. Good luck in the casino. Shout out to Jayo. Easy money, homie. Easy money. Money time. What you playing, big dog? What you gonna play? Some poker? Anyway, 7 of 13, pretty good. 2 perfect picks, 455 points. I guess I'm 4,748th. That's my score. So, all right, man. Yeah, shout out to Space Kid. I'm going to dip out. Like I said, I consider doing the post-fight press conference, but who gives a fuck? You know, who gives a fuck? Now AI2A says it's not a flex when I get picks right. So when I get picks wrong, I'm the worst ever. When I get picks right, you know, it's not a flex. It's easy to pick fights. Like, homie, you are a lost puppy. And that's all I got to say, AI2A. All right. Peace out, boys. I'll see you later. I'm just going to chill. Poker and Baccarat. Shout out to Kevin. Good luck, homie. We're with you, big dog. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to fucking probably sleep for like 12, 13 hours. Say soldier time one time. It's soldier time, baby. It's soldier time. Shout out to all the soldiers in the chat. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out Space Kid. Shout out AI2A. I know everybody's not even in here, really. What, does everybody file in after the fights as usual to see what I got to say? Yeah, here you all are. Here you all are. I know I should probably stay on and scratch your guys' you know, itch, so to speak. But it's Moicano versus Duncan. Good shit to Moicano. You know, he got the job done. You know, we kind of predicted it. We figured a submission was coming. Duncan admitted to it. You know, it's happened in training several times already. You know, it is what it is now. So, all right, boys. Shout out to everybody. I'm not really going to shout out the streets, like I said, because everybody kind of like dips out. So I'm just going to be talking to myself, I feel like. But I'll shout out the streets tomorrow when I dip from the stream. Cody says I had 7 right, too. Shout out to Cody. We twins, homie. Pathetic stream better not catch you lacking. Or what, homie? What you gonna do, AI? What you gonna do to stop me? All right, boys. I'll see you all later. All right. Much love to everybody in the streets. Shout out to the streets. And yeah, this was a short night. Yeah. I got you, Space Kid. I'll see you tomorrow, though. You know, I'll see you tomorrow. This is what we get when we don't get a lot of good stuff. It's like I can't be live for this whole thing. It would be like watching paint dry. You know, unfortunately, you know, I had to wait till the main card to go live. I wish that wasn't the case, but it is the case. All right, boys. Peace out. Like I said, shout out to everybody in the streets. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Shout out Otto. Shout out Tony. Shout out Space Kid. Shout out Tony. Shout out Tony Sal. Shout out Kevin from Chicago. Shout out Cody. Shout out Jayo. All right. Shout out my boy Jew and everybody else who was in here. Shout out Zim. No shout out for AI2A. All right. Peace out, boys.